Now, has this happened to you? You're feeling extremely stressed out. Then you proceed to do deep breathing exercises, the ones that everyone has been teaching you to do. The result, you feel even worse. Perhaps lightheadedness, even more tensed up, more stressed, more angry, frustrated, ashamed, all the negative feelings coming at you all at one go. Why does this happen? Shouldn't deep breathing exercises help you to calm down? That's what all the experts mention, right? Well, not necessarily so. What works for someone might not work for you. Why? We are all different. It's as simple as that. Our bodies react differently to different therapies and techniques. That is why I encourage everyone to try as many different types of therapies as possible, and of course stick with the ones that work for you. What works for your family and friends might be something that has an opposite effect on you. So don't be alarmed. It's not something that is wrong. Nothing wrong with the therapy. Nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with your friends. It's just that we are all wired very differently. So, it's just like any food that you're eating. Some people react very well to high fiber food. Others experience laxative effects. Similarly, for mental well-being techniques, there is this same principle where a particular therapy and technique might work very well for someone, but might have the opposite effect for you. Now, coming back to deep breathing exercises, about 12 years ago, I had a laughter therapy class, and this lady came in all excited, just like all participants. And in between these laughter exercises, for those of you who are not familiar, there's a portion that I conduct that requires you to do deep breathing exercises, because in between laughter exercises, you're feeling very energized, and before you start the next exercise, you need to be more relaxed because you want to make sure that you are focused on each particular exercise pattern. So, to cut a long story short, she was walking out after the hour session and she looked a bit pale, so I told her that perhaps a good suggestion would be to just relax for a while before heading out. Maybe you might have overexerted yourself. She says, no, she's fine. And after another 3 steps, she collapsed. Thank goodness I managed to catch her in time, and she managed to get the help that was required and made a full recovery that evening itself. Now, coming back to deep breathing exercises, so be mindful of how you feel when you are doing the exercises. For example, when you are taking a deep breath, whether it's diaphragmatic breathing or alternate nostril breathing, or whatever breathing exercises that you choose to do, take note of how you feel after the first inhalation and exhalation. That will give you a key indication of your body's response. if you start to feel lightheaded, you start to feel tightness in your chest instead of a sense of relaxation, probably it might not be a good idea to continue with that. So, coming back to the main gist of this video, what can you do besides deep breathing exercises when you're feeling stressed out, angry, someone has just triggered you? Maybe you are a frontline worker. You're just engaged with an extremely rude customer. Oh, blood is boiling. I want to say something, but I should hold back. What can you do? Straight away, leave the area if you can. If you can't, say something silly. That's right, shock your fear center. Get a logical mind back into play, because when you're stressed out, whatever people say, it's not going to matter to you. What you are listening to is, it's time for me to do what I have to do to survive. That includes screaming and shouting. Yeah. Bad news, wrong actions. So remember, if you had the chance, get away from the area that has caused you that stress. Could be just go to the bathroom or go somewhere where you can be alone. If there's a mirror, look at the mirror. Just take 20 seconds and do something completely out of the ordinary. Something silly. Like make a silly face. Like, let's do it together. Okay. Make the silliest face possible right now for the next 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, why are you not doing? Let's do it together. Okay, let's restart. 3, 2, 1. Remember, do it, please. That's great. How do you feel? That's right. So you see, even a few seconds can make a huge impact on how you feel. And that is the key. Your feelings, not the visuals that come in and the external stresses, but you, when you are feeling relaxed, you can respond accordingly, right? Like, for those of you who are lost, you can do all sorts of funny faces. For example, you might not even have to have a mirror. Your mind can tell you how you are looking, how you are going to look in that pattern or that instance of that action. For example, let's say I were to do it. Let's say there's a mirror in front of me. Okay, Nash, you're being stressed out. Funny face time. Stop. Yeah, I'm not even looking at myself. I'm looking at the camera, but start to laugh because it feels silly. So even that 10 seconds will help to fill your body with good chemicals, endorphins, help you to relieve pain and help you to release anxiety. So remember, do something silly. If you have an object, flip it. Whoopoo, whoopoo, whoopoo. Put on your nose. Okay. Don't worry about what others are going to say. Think about it. Whatever you say or do, someone else has an opinion about that, regardless of what you do. It could be something seemingly great, but to someone else, it could be nutty. So remember, don't worry about what people say. You do what works for you. So remember, funny faces, funny gestures, and everything will be good. And after that, you come back in wherever that you're supposed to do. Whatever you're supposed to do and whatever that you're supposed to carry out for frontline workers, or if you're at home and you're stressed out, come back to where you are. And if you start to feel that stress coming back again, because there are instances where the stress is so great that locations stick in our minds as key points of stresses. What that means is there's an area that causes you to feel so angry and upset, and you leave that area. If an hour later you come back to that area, it will trigger your memory of what you said and did for that previous hour, because the feeling was so strong. So if you feel that way, go back. And what do? Funny faces, funny actions. Right? And then you get back. Do it as often as you feel it's necessary in order to relieve all the stress and anxiety. Okay? So, let's round off by another 5 seconds of funny actions of faces. Here you go. Right? You're not doing it. Try it. It's only when you experience it, when you do it, it's that you get the full benefit of the video. You try it. That's great. I'll see you next time. In the meanwhile, enjoy the animated video. Cheers.
Cortisol is a bully. It spikes when we get serious. Serious breathing? That's just controlled stress. We need shock and awe. A raspberry vibrates the vagus nerve. Instant off switch for the nervous system. Silly actions override the amygdala's danger signal. That's biohacking. The amygdala hates surprises, but it loves to be tricked by sudden laughter. Physical awkwardness forces the prefrontal cortex back online. Present moment only. Mirrors amplify self-judgment, distort the image, distort the stress. Serenity isn't controlled, it's released. Go be ridiculous.